Hello. Well, at long last, after 5 months and $5 million, I finally got done with the laundry room remodeling or redecorating. So we're going to take a look at it. First, we're going to take a look at the before picture, so you can get a good idea of why I changed it in the first place. So this is the before picture. And you can see the lovely wallpaper. Maybe I can do a close-up of the wallpaper. It's sort of purple and pink and blue and green little flowers on sort of a cream-colored background, and then the lovely border around the top of the ceiling, which is I guess like poppies maybe, but also blue and purple. Very ornate, very sort of Victorian. On the right side, above the washer and dryer, you can see the cabinets, and these are the sort of ubiquitous oak cabinets, oak cabinetry that we have all the way through the house. You can see the doorway there. I really couldn't do too much with the door. That door, I didn't want to replace it, but that goes out to the backyard. On the left-hand side, you see the edge of the original door that led into the laundry room, and where I'm standing when I took this picture is sort of in the doorway of the guest bathroom, which connects to the laundry room. So this is the kind of standard door that's all throughout the house. Standard hollow door. It's got these really nice mid-century doorknobs. I actually like them, but they're getting kind of old now. The brass plating is starting to rub off, and so I wanted to replace the door to the laundry room with something new. I found one on the Home Depot website that I sort of liked. It was a glass door and had the word laundry done in the glass, which I really liked, but it also had this sort of silly, wash tub and washboard cartoon underneath the laundry sign, which I didn't like. So I thought, well, fine, I'll just do it myself. And so I did some looking around the internet, looking at different laundry signs, and I kept coming across these Spanish laundry signs, lavanderia, or I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but that's the Spanish word for laundry. And there's a guy, his name is James Edmondson. He's a art student out in San Francisco, and he lives in the Mission District, and he kept seeing these signs, and so he created a font which he calls Lavanderia. And so I took that font and used it to make my own door. So this is what it looks like. You can step back a little bit. This is my door, just kind of give you a feel. So we're in the kitchen here, which you've seen if you've seen any of my cooking videos, and then there's the laundry room door, and then there's the door to the dining room. So I ordered a plain maple door with frosted glass, stained it on this side, painted it on the other side, and then painted on this Lavanderia sign. Put some new hardware on, which I really like. Use this hardware on all the doors in the laundry room, and there's surprisingly a lot of them. There's 4 different doors associated with the single laundry room. So this is what it looks like. I did this the first time with Krylon latex paint, and didn't care for that, so I scraped it off and then did it again with some glass specific paint that I got up at Texas Art Supply. Lavanderia. So this is our laundry room. So let's go inside and see what we have. And I'm going to stand kind of where I took that other picture, just to give you an idea. So now you can see that the walls are completely different. The cabinets are painted. There are some shelves up top. And you can see the glass painting that I did on the door that leads outside. So just to go around, this is the wall. I did this with paint stamps. Basically painted the wall pure white, and then came back with kind of a turquoise and lavender color. What I did was I took a piece of foam just in the shape of these trapezoids and rolled paint on the foam and then pressed it on to make this pattern. And it's really easy to do. There's quite a bit of measuring involved and so on, but other than that, it's not particularly difficult. The foam I used, if you're interested, is it's a black, what we call black conductive foam. It's something that they use for packaging electronics so that they don't get static electricity. And I happened to come across a little stash of it in the trash at work, and it turned out to be excellent for holding paint and for making these stencils. The other thing you have to do is, you know, when you get to the edges, you're sort of, you know, there's not room for an entire stamp, so you have to cut special stamps for all the various edge pieces. But again, it's not too tough. Hey, boo boo. So you can see the door here. It's stained on one side, painted on the other side. That's the first door. Second door is the door into the guest bath, and I remodeled the guest bath many years ago. So now that I've done the laundry room, I have 2 rooms done. So this entire wing of the house, the laundry room guest bath wing, is complete now, and I can move on to the rest of the house. But the doors are left white. So anyway, so then coming to the cabinetry, I repeated the sort of turquoise and lavender colors on the doors with this, I think we call it sea blue or something like that. This darker blue as kind of an accent. Found these really nice Craftsman style pulls that I put on. Those are nice because in the dining room we have a china cabinet that also has those same pulls on them, so I like those a lot. I have a new laundry basket that I got, so Caleb will not throw his clothes on the floor or in the washer. And I found this little sign up at Hobby Lobby that I thought was kind of cute. Up here we can see the cabinets. One of the things I needed was more cabinet space. This is the third door. This is our butler's pantry. Unfortunately, don't have a butler, but we have a butler's pantry. And see, it's actually kind of empty now, but it was overflowing with kitchen stuff. I have a lot of kitchen stuff that I use, you know, seasonally at Christmas and so forth, but the rest of the year I just need to have it somewhere out of the way, so that's kind of the purpose of all of this. Also installed some LED lights, and you can see them up there underneath the the cabinet. So those are nice. Gives us nice light over the washer and dryer, and nice light over. Step back a little bit over this area here where we typically iron. I added this new electrical setup here where I've got the iron and the LED lights on individual switches. This allows us to keep the iron plugged in all the time, but it has its own off switch, so you can just turn it off. You don't have to worry about burning the house down, even though the iron shuts itself off. But this seems nicer and safer. Put in this shelf here just the whole miscellaneous ironing things. Found this at some store. Nice little sort of vintage looking thing to hold the distilled water that we use in the iron. There's another French bulldog down there. Put in this coat rack here, which after I put it in I realized it actually makes a decent ironing board holder, so we have a place to put the ironing board up. Bought a new rug, which French bulldogs seem to like to play with. Let's see. Also, if you go up here, this is where the entryway to the attic is, and originally it was just that piece of plywood sitting up there, and you'd actually have to remove the plywood when you wanted to go up to the attic. So I put some hardware on it, and it's got latches, so you can actually just reach up there, open it, and then put your ladder in and go up. I looked at the built-in stairs, which is what I really wanted, but turns out there's just not enough headroom up in there because of the braces for the roof and so forth. There's just not enough room to accommodate one of those, so I did this instead. Let's see. So the other door hardware I added, you can see the hardware here on the back door. This stuff all matches, which is nice, and you can see. So I got it on this door, I got it on this door, I got it on this door, I got it on this door. I also put in this little thing here, which is a magnetic door stop. There's I'm not sure which side the magnet's in, but anyway, that little knob there hits that little thing there, and it magnetically latches, so it'll hold the door open if you want it to. So it's a door stop and a door holder opener. You can see the doggy door there, which the dogs haven't quite got the hang of yet, but we're still working on that. Then the back window, which I'm kind of happy with. I think kind of hard to see with the stuff behind it, so let me just go outside for a second. Turn these lights on. A little more light in here. So here you can kind of see what it looks like. Again, it's kind of tough with the stuff behind it, but basically the idea is it's sort of Art Nouveau or Tiffany-esque kind of flower painting kind of thing. You can see the new door hardware here. Obviously the outside of the door hasn't been redone, but I'll get to it eventually. These glass paints are kind of neat. I used them originally for painting light bulbs. I like to paint candelabra light bulbs that I put in my light fixtures so that they look like they're flames. And so I thought originally that I would paint a scene of grapes and grapevines, because that's kind of what we have in the kitchen. But then I discovered that these paints, which are alcohol-based paints, when you put them on glass, they spread. So, and you can see that spreading, here. And so I thought, well, that's not going to work, but I have all these paints, what can I do with it? And then I got the idea, well, I'll do sort of a free-form design, and I'm reasonably happy with it. If I ever get tired of it, it comes off with alcohol, so that's nice. If I ever want to take it down or sell the house or whatever, I can do that. So I think that's about it. Oh, new light fixture. Let's see if I can get a side view. Maybe I can turn the light off. There, you can kind of get a view. Let me zoom in here. It's kind of nice. I thought. One of the things I was intent on was getting enough light in here. We have a lot of seem to have a lot of dark rooms in this house, so I wanted at least one bright room. So between this light and the LED lights, we have all the light in here that we'll ever need. So that's it. What do you think?